Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hello everyone. So students, before you begin your lesson, make sure you have reciting your Al-Fatihah and prayer. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So in this video class, we're going to do this task. But before we move on to further doing this task here, I would like to show you or just want to give you some refreshment on things on geometry, basic geometry drawings that you should know. But I know most of you will know this already, but just in case. So I'm going to use construction line, green color as the construction line. So first of all, we need our ruler. So let's say I have, let me check all the sizing, okay. Smaller. Okay, so let's say we have a line here, like this one. Okay, and then I need my compasses. So let's begin by drawing our 90-degree line. Okay, so of course, you can just use your set square. Okay, to draw your diagonal line, which is your 90-degree line. So if I use this set square here, this is 45-degree set square. So you just can actually just use, right, pardon me, this, okay, by adding to your, if you imagine this is your t square, okay, let's say this is your t square. So you can just put this, you have to combine these two rulers, okay. So the set square here, you're going to put it on top of the t square here like this, okay, and then just make your drawing. Okay, so this is going to be 90-degree. Right, so I'm just going to close this up. All right, but this is if we are using our ruler. But some questions like geometrical drawing, redraw, you have to show the method. You have to show your drawing by using compasses, okay, not using your ruler. So therefore, sometimes some question you need to use this instead. So let me show you how we're going to use this. So just take your compasses and, okay, this is for 90-degree. So just set in any distance that you like. So I prefer this one. So what you're going to do, I'm going to use this, make sure it's green. All right. All right, for this one, I'm gonna use red color so you can see the difference. Okay, so just gonna bring it down a little bit. All right, so 90-degree. So just use your ruler, put it on the center, on the point that you want to have your 90-degree angle. So just draw something like this. Okay, now if you see here, you have two intersection with this line and the circle that you just, the semicircle that you just draw. Okay, you just drew. Okay, so you just take this intersection and the same as this intersection. So what you can do is, there are several ways you can do this. So I'm going to show you the first method by not changing the distance at all, not changing the distance of these compasses. All right, so I'm just going to bring it down a little bit and mark this part. Right, and do the same for the other side by taking this intersection. So you really have to pay attention which intersection that I'm using for my point of reference. So in this case, on the left side, so just going to draw the same thing without changing the distance of the compasses. And again, now I'm using this intersection, these two intersections instead. I am not changing, and I'm not changing the distance, right, at all. So just gonna draw something here, and the same goes, gonna bring it over here, my reference, point of reference, and then just gonna bring it a bit here, down a little bit, then draw it so it's close. All right, so of course it's not accurate, but this is 90 degrees. So if you have these two intersection, so I repeat the step one from here, from the center, just draw a semicircle and take this intersection without changing the compass distance. Draw this part from this point and draw this arc from this point, and from the new intersection, just without changing your compasses distance, take here and take here as well by using the same distance. Okay, and then you get this cross section, this intersection of these two. And then if you make your line, so I'm gonna use another ruler, and gonna change it to 90 degrees, so to 270. Right, so if I make a line here, okay, it's not that accurate, but I hope it's enough. So if I take this, can I make it closer? Yeah, nice. So yeah, this is gonna be your 90 degree. I think that is too big for a line. Anyway, so there's your 90 degree. This is one method. So let me show the other method that you can do. So just gonna redo everything. So still using by using your compasses, right? Let me get further away. So bring your compasses here. So any distance that you like. So almost the same thing. So I'm going to use red color. So almost the same, right? You can just do like this semicircle, or if you are a little bit pro, you can do like this instead. You just take a little bit here, some, then just bring your compasses. So it's easier to use by hand instead of this. I'm using this software here. Okay, so now you have two intersection. Okay, but basically if you draw a semicircle is still okay, but basically the point is to get the intersection between the line here. Now just bring your compass to this point here, and then make it a little bit bigger. All right, because what we're going to make an intersection between this side and this side. So you want to make sure it reach sampai kadang tak pendek sangat. If it's too short and then it not reach each other, so kita kena buat semula. So make it a little bit further. Okay, just about nice. Okay, and then bring your point here. Okay, and make one arc, and from the other side as well. Okay, make sure it's a little bit closer, and that's it. And then if you draw a line between this point to this point, you will find it is going to be 90 degree. So this method is much faster, and I prefer this method for my 90 degree line angle. Okay, all right. I'm not sure. All right, now it's fit. So going to use my pen here. Not gonna use too big. All right, so yeah. That is your 90 degree angle. Okay, what about, okay, let's, that is 90 degree. All right. Okay, what about 60 degree? So again, you can just use your set square, the 60 degree one. So because in this software I don't have that kind of ruler, that set square. So you know the other set square with 60 degree and 30 degree. So you can just make sure it's 60 degree then 140. So you can just use your ruler instead. Okay. So if I'm using that ruler, I'm just gonna use that ruler. Okay, like this. I imagine this one. So I'm just gonna use this as my reference. Make a bit further. Right, that's too big. So that's gonna be 60 degree, right? So you can use your protector to check whether it's true or not. So if I use my protector and check whether it's correct or not, 60 degrees, so it's about that. Okay, not quite accurate, but yeah, look quite close to 60 degree. So this is one of the method, but we're not going to use ruler. Instead, we're going to use, so I'm just going to bring this out. Okay, we're going to use our compasses. So in order to do that, you need your compasses. So bring your pointer here to this point. then make it a little bit shorter and bring it down. Okay, so the step is quite the same, right? So you want to have almost like a semicircle. You don't have to complete everything, but almost a semicircle, right? And then without, this is much easier compared to 90 degree. So much easier. Without changing the distance, now you bring your point of compass to this part here, on the right side here, the intersection, and then just draw it. And you notice that the intersection made this line. So you just connect this point to this point, and then you're gonna have a line. So if I want to connect that, let's see if I can just draw it. So that will be our 60 degree line. Okay, what about 30 degree? Right, so I'm going to teach you 30 degree, how to do 30 degree, and at the same time how to bisect an angle. Macam mana nak belah dua sesuatu sudut. How to bisect. Bisect means belah. How to belahkan angle. So 60 degree, kalau kita belah jadi berapa? Bahagi dua. 30 degree. So I'm going to teach you now how to draw 30 degree angle, and at the same time cara yang sama juga untuk membahagikan angle. So this can be applied to any angles. Cara untuk belahkan angle. So now saya akan repeat balik cara tadi tu from beginning. Now you understand 60 degree. So now I'm going to show you how to do 60 degree. 30 degree. So the same method. Any line, any of the distance that you like. Okay, bring your pointer here on the other side. So I want to 30 degree from to here to your right hand direction. So then bring it back and bring to the point to here. And then again, by not changing the distance of your compasses, so it's like you are drawing 60 degree. Yeah, it's quite the same. The method is the same. So this is your 60 degree. Now again, without changing the direction, still taking for this point, sama je, the same. So you can just continue. So it will go a little bit further, and then do the same thing by taking this intersection. So the 60 degree intersection, you're using that, use that, and then make a line over there. And then if you take your ruler, I'm not going to use ruler, I'm going to use line here. So if you draw a line here, I want to take for black color, dark color. So if you take this one, it will be our, can I adjust it? Yeah, I can adjust it. So this is our 30 degree. So we can use our, our protector to check whether it's correct or not. Then C is about 30 degree there. This is 30 degree. Okay, so this is how you draw 30 degree. Now this 30 degree angle here, this one, let's say you want to make it 15 degree, 15 darjah. So how you going to do that? You have to bisect 30 degree. So how you can bisect 30 degree? It's simple. Just use the same method. Okay, take your pointer here, your compass here, bring to the pointer here, any distance. So I'm just gonna stick with this distance. So because I don't want to waste a lot of time to think about the distance and so on. So I'm just gonna stick with one distance. Okay, bring it somewhere here. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, and then the other side as well. Okay, from this point. And this intersection here would be, would be your 15 degree angle. So I'm just going to bring it here. Right, so maybe a bit. Okay, so let's check with our protector. Sorry, with your protector. And we will find that it will be 15 degree. Okay, about 15 degree. Okay, it's not quite accurate, but yeah, 15 degree. Okay, right. So then, now let me ask you, do at your own task. Try do this. try and do 45 degree, right? Try and do 75 degree, and try and do, let's try, let's try 40, maybe 45, 30. No, not 45. Maybe let's try 52.5. Okay, this what you can do is you can just I'm going to share you tips. What you can do is for 45 degree, you can just easily bisect 90 degree. You bisect and then you're gonna get. So this angle here, this 90 degree, you bisect, just take any direction. Okay, alright. Take this one and then just do the same and the other side as well. This one, what you can do is you must have 45 and then you add it with 30. Right. So how to do that? First of all, you have to do 45 and then from that line, you add another 30. Alright. Okay. And then this one as well. Okay, you can try that at your own time. Alright. So that's my task for you. But I'm sure most of you are already good at it. But this is how you do 90 degree, 60 degree, 30 degree, and bisecting angle. Right? So just a bit more, I'm going to show you, because I just have a feeling that you might not be able to differentiate between the bisecting and making 30 or 15 degree. So the idea of bisecting is basically simple. So this is 90 degree angle. You want to bisect the angle so it will become 45 degree. So just gonna use this. So any distance that you like, and then without changing it. Okay, just gonna bring it a bit further here. Okay, let me try. Maybe, all right. I'm going to show you if what happen if you don't change the distance. Sometimes it wouldn't work, but sometimes it works. So let me try. So just gonna bring it further down. Maybe here. Okay. Right, from here, then bring it to the other side here to bisect the angle. Okay, make it down a bit. Alright, now it touch. So when it touch, then that's fine. Sometimes because your distance is not your big, what we call your first distance is not too big. Sometimes it doesn't touch each other. Okay, that's why sometimes you have to make it further. It's okay for the other to check for this, to get this what we call this intersection. You can use any other distance. So let me show you. Same thing here, but now I'm using different distance. Okay, so let's try this. I'm gonna get that, and the other side as well. All right. So I need to do that again for the other side. Now, if you use your line here, it will intersect those two things. So it doesn't matter. You can choose any direction. So any distance of the compasses, it doesn't matter when you want to bisect the angle. Okay. So now if we use our protractor, then we're going to find out either it's 45 degree or not. Then you find it's quite very accurate 45 degrees. So I can be very proud with myself. Okay, so that's 45 degree. That is bisecting angle. All right. So I hope you understand that is how you bisect angles. Very easy. All right. The other about bisecting. Oh, I forgot I have another protractor. The other about bisecting. Beside this is bisecting angle. Notice the difference. Bisecting sudut. Membelah sudut. Sekarang saya nak ajar awak, saya tunjuk awak bisect line. Ini saya pernah tunjuk dalam soalan minggu lepas. Bisecting line. Okay, ini lebih senang. So let me undo everything. Okay, let's say now we have a line here. So let's give it distance. Saya ambil distance yang panjang. Ini distance dia. Kita tanda sikit. Distance satu sini. And the other side. Okay. So let's say you have this distance. Okay, from here to here. So now you have this line. So saya akan buatkan line. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to bisect this line from this point to this point. So how we're going to do that? So it's just as simple as, okay, let me just move it. Just as simple as take the same direction, same distance. Okay, from this side. Alright. And just draw like a very big semicircle. And do that for the bottom side as well. Bisecting line. And do the same thing on the other direction, on the other side. So you're going to have something like that. Alright. Then this section and this section, if you connect them, okay, if you connect them, so this is not quite accurate maybe. Okay. But basically, if you connect them, then that will bring you to bisect the line. So let me show you. So this will bisect the line. So this line here, from here to here, will be equal to the other side. Okay. So this line here will be equivalent to this distance as well. Okay, that is how you bisect a line. Okay, let's say that your paper is quite small and your drawing is so big, so it doesn't fit for you to do the whole thing. So what you're going to do? Okay, so let me show you how we're going to bisect a line when the paper is quite small. So instead of we just taking this or the line is too big, all right, so we're going to make it smaller. Okay, we're going to make it smaller. Okay, and then just draw your, okay, right, just draw the line here somewhere like that. Okay, I think I want to change the color first. Okay, and from the other side as well. From the other side, always from both sides. Okay, and then do the same thing for at this new point, bottom and top as well. And bring the pointer or your compass to here as well. Also do the same thing, and then bring it cursor over here as well. And then if you connect it, then it will bisect the line. So this, don't forget, it is from here, from this point here. So this bisecting line is this one. Okay, will be equivalent to each other. So this one, this line will be equivalent to this one. This is how you bisect a line. Okay, so this is the first part of the video. So I'm going to need you to really master this for your geometry hand drawing. Okay, but again, as I said, some for geometry question only you have to show your work by using your compasses. But in like isometry and so on, you don't have to use the compasses, but you can just use your ruler. So again, you can use the two set square combine with your t-square to adjust 60 degree, 30 degree, and 90 degree. All right, so see you in the next part.